stellar live stream trading Mia again. And yeah, it's been a while. I think like 2 days before our live stream, I've been caught up with a lot of things, but we're able to get back to the trade at last. So I'm going to drop some insights on our trade. It's not looking really good, but before I get into that, let me just So basically, the last time that we got on the stream was quite some time, but we were able to actually place a buy on the spot, and yeah, we placed our buy around 0.01, if I remember correctly, and now we're trying to see exactly how far the trade has gone. And yeah, it's not really looking all that great. We had a few inconsistencies with our analysis last week. I think it was last week or was it 3 days ago, whatever. We had a few inconsistencies, but generally our trade is still on point. So over here we have this whole down trend. The fact is I'm actually off the trade right now because I have not been holding on to the trade. Like yesterday or so, I actually placed a sell and sold off my position. And then a few minutes ago, I also sold off my second position. But now I'm entering another buy now at this area of 0.00885, which is something that we're going to be doing right now. So the reason I closed my trades earlier was because, well, I was not seeing much in the way of price action. Price action was not really looking positive. That's why I could close the trades back then. But now I've entered the trade with a fresh perspective. And we'll see where we can go from here on out. On the side of the Bollinger Bands, I think that we're actually up in price right now. We're down 2 point something percent on our entry generally, but we're still holding on to the trade more or less. And yeah, that is very, very, very important generally when you're trading. I don't really know what I'm going to say went wrong with the setup. It was great, like our analysis was good and all that, but we had a little bit of a problem with the way we, I guess, eyeballed the trade, and we did not really hit our SL. But I closed the trade because the market was ranging again, which is the same problem we had before we had this whole push to the upside that we were celebrating. So the consolidation has happened and has taken a far more period of time than I expected. I expected it would have happened by now, a massive push to the upside or downside, but it seems after some time the market has finally decided to go down. So yeah. So we're going to actually try to get better insights on the setup. Again, if you're new to the live stream, this is the live stream where we place trades on Mia, the Solana-based token, utility token that is the brainchild of Mecca. Mecca in this case is the project, Mia is the token, and we have been following Mia's trend for the past few days, currently placing trades on it continuously. So yeah, this is basically what we're going to be doing in this stream, placing trades and doing our math and how everything works and all that. Now, the reason why I did close the trade earlier was because it was being confusing. I don't like holding on to trades that are confusing. When I don't understand the market, I just go out of the trade. So, get a fresh pair of eyes and have another perspective on the setup before I continue. And I haven't really seen any of that. So that's why I closed the trade. Now, if you notice, we have been having a sort of consolidation, but then it has already extended the amount of time a consolidation is supposed to happen for. Like, the consolidation should have stopped happening by now. Like, we should have stopped seeing consolidations generally, but now we keep on seeing it and it keeps on continuing. But the volume in the market is not actually reflecting what we are seeing on the charts. Like you see over here, is the AI, big X AI. We're seeing that in the past few hours, momentum has shifted from 0.008 to 0.0089. Like, the movement is no longer bullish as I expected before, and that actually means two things. It means that the bears are in control. Like I said, that now we can see here that there is 80% sellers in the market and 20% buyers, which means I don't know if the recent push in price will be sustained continuously. But if it is, that means we are in to taking some profits. Hopefully, we were able to make some profit before, I think around 50 something percent, and I locked that one in. So we're not losing there. We're only losing out on our second entry here. We're down 2.39%, and the one we just entered now. So, we'll see how everything pans out. But generally, it's not a bad trade. These things happen in trading. So we're actually going to see how it works out. If you're watching this live stream and you don't know what we're doing here, Mia is a project that we are trading. Mia is this token we're trading, and it's a coin that it belongs to, or should I say, was created by the Mecca ecosystem project. This system that sort of tries to unify a lot of real world assets into the same payment mechanism, and that is basically it. Now, if you're watching this live stream, go ahead and comment down here and tell us what platform do you trade from. Where did you join this live stream from? Bingex community, Mecca, Mexi, Twitter, anywhere. Just let us know, and yeah, I'll give you guys a shout out. Drop likes and drop views, guys. If you're watching this live stream after the live stream, still drop comments and let me know where you're watching from. It's very, very, very useful to us, so we can continue what we do. But that's basically it for the channel. Now, what am I seeing in the future of Mecca as a whole, or Mia to be particular? I think price action was really, really good this week. From Monday to now, like, the price action was very, very good. We had these massive 3 bullish candles, and they have more or less held their momentum. But then price is trying to mitigate these candles, and that is usually a problem for me. But I will try to work out a way to enter this trade or go off this trade if we want to. Now, on the bigger time frame, the one daily time chart, while we are seeing a massive push up in price, because the daily time chart, it doesn't actually seem bullish, because we have seen rejections for the past 4 days in a row now. That's why we're seeing these dodgy candles here, all of these candles that are very, very small in body. What it means is that bears are fighting back massively. And if the bears are fighting back massively, it's only a matter of time before they win. And it's not advisable to be in a trade when they win. If we are trading futures, it would have been different. But in this case, we're trading spot, and the only thing we can do is place buy. That is the problem. So the only thing we can do now is place buy, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. But in futures, we would have been able to place a short and place a long. But now, right now, if I was a futures trader, I would place a very, very short right over here and aim for a descent to 0.007. That's probably going to happen before we have our next push up in price. But then it's not all gone, guys. We're still having a lot of events that I'm hoping will push liquidity into the Mia market and signal a reversal. We are long overdue. We are long overdue for a reversal. Like, we have waited a while for a reversal, and yeah, every other thing checks out. Over here, we have this clear support zone at 0.007. So if price does end up here again, it's going to be an opportunity for us to go up again and actually place another buy. So if our trade fails here, we're still going to place another buy at 0.007. That's what I'm eyeing at. But then that is basically it for normal technical analysis. The fundamentals is another thing entirely. So you see, guys, the problem with making setups like this is that you're never 100% in the ideas that you're making. Okay, so if you are making setups and you're just keeping all of your hope and ideas in the setups that you're making, no matter how good they are, they're not actually going to stand the test of time. So when you're placing trades on any token, especially on Bingex, Solana, and other stuff, you have to make sure that you are very, very, very well vested and vast in your technical analysis, or else you're going to end up wasting your time. So what happened here was not specifically that our setup failed. It's more of, it was one out of many. And yeah, that is the whole point of trading. Whenever something like this happens, you have to be there and look at your trades. That's why you use TPs and SLs. So if you're like me, that's why you have to constantly eyeball your trades to make sure that things don't go wrong. So Mia overview, we are not down in loss yet. I think we have had 8 trades, or is it 11 lives, and during those 11 lives, I have held the same trade for like 3 of them. And yeah, overall, we have had 3 wins and 2 losses. The losses have been below 10%, and the wins have been above 60%. So yeah, overall, on the profit scale, we're actually doing better, and that is something that is worth celebrating. So, guys, it's been a rather uneventful stream, owing to the fact that the market has not made much of a movement for the past few days. So, I'm kind of sad and sorry I didn't bring much of an update to our trades, not much of a positive update. So, we're stalling out a bit here. So, again, we have had 3 wins and 2 losses. The losses have been under 10%, the wins have been above 50% so far. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining the live stream. And if you're going to be watching this after the live stream, thank you for watching. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from, drop a like and all that. That will be very, very much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, and hopefully we are going to be bullish by then. Until then, stay bullish, stay away from the bears, guys. Unless you're a futures trader, then sure, it doesn't matter whether you're bullish or bearish, you're still going to make profit. It's been an awesome live stream, guys. Thank you guys for being here.